Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today's topic is one of the biggest decisions every automation tester has to make. Which test cases should be automated? Which test cases should we automate and which should we leave for manual? Fine. So, if you try to automate everything, you will waste your time and money. If you automate too little, you will lose efficiency. So, today I will give you a simple foolproof method to decide what is worth automating. So, if you talk about, we will just take it stepwise. In our step 1, first thing is automation is like buying a big dishwasher. I'm just taking an example. Automation is like buying a dishwasher. If you have 3 plates, washing them by hand is faster. But you have 300 plates every day, the dishwater saves your hours. Similarly, automate tests that are repetitive, are time consuming, and critical. So leave one time or rarely use tests as manual, and rest you can take it as automation in automating the test cases. Now, so the step 1 I just told you about the big picture. Now if we talk about the step 2, so let me make the fonts equal. Okay. Now let us talk about the step 2, that is the golden criteria. Golden criteria for picking test cases. So there are some key factors you should check before deciding. So that is, first one is like frequency of execution. Okay. So first one is frequency of execution. So if a test is run often in every release or every sprint, automation really makes sense. First thing. For example, like login, checkout, search functionality. So these all basically requires the frequency of execution, frequent frequency of execution. So it is good to automate them. Then second thing is repetitiveness. Or you could say repetitiveness. Okay. So manual repetition wastes human time. So automation excels here. Okay. Third point we can consider as complexity and stability of the feature. So if the feature changes every week, automation scripts will break often. So it is not worth. So we should always automate only stable features. Next thing is business criticality. So if we talk about the business criticality, so automate tests that cover high risk areas for the business. For example, payment processing, order confirmation. So all those high risk areas, we can automate those tests. Next one is data driven scenarios. So tests that require the same steps with different inputs are perfect for automation. Now, next thing is time savings. So if automation saves hours compared to manual execution, you can say it's a very good candidate. That is our automation. And in our step 3, we'll discuss test cases you should not automate. So, need not automate one-time tests. Fine. Tests that require heavy human judgment. So, UI look and feel. Features that is still under heavy development. And very rare scenarios. So, for example, imagine we have a one testing website, that is our e-commerce website. So for that, let's suppose if I take a test case, login with valid and invalid credentials. So we need to automate this. Yes. What's the reason for that? Because it is frequent, it is stable, and it is critical also. Perfect. Now second test case, if I say add product to cart. So this we need to automate. Yes, because this is business critical and repetitive. Third test case, if I talk about, let's suppose if I say change site logo color. So it just requires visual judgment. So no need to automate that. Or like one time migration script verification. So we need to automate this. No, it's not worth, because it is just a one time execution. Next test case is like checkout with multiple payment methods. We should automate this. Yes, because it is data driven and critical. Same as we discussed till now in different points. So I just took one example. Now if I say just verify email formatting in marketing mail, so you need to automate this. No, because it is subjective look and feel. So now the final step, if we say, not final step, the next step, so step by step decision process. So first one is, when you get a new test case, first ask, will this be run multiple times? Next one is it stable enough? Next one is it critical for business? Next one is, will automation save significant time? Fine. Now, if answer is yes to most of this, then you need to go for automation. Now, in our next step, we'll see why this matters. So, this matters because it saves the automation effort from going into useless scripts. It maximizes your ROI, means return on investment of automation tools, and it keeps your taste for like test suite. It should be like, it will be very lean and maintainable. So I hope you all understood this logic, when we need to automate any particular test case and when we can leave it for manual. And that's it, friends. Now you know exactly how to pick the right test cases for automation, so you get maximum benefit with minimum effort. If this video helped you, like the video, subscribe for more testing strategies, and thank you all. Thanks everyone.